Recently, I created a poll on the YouTube asking you guys what sorts of decks you'd like to see me play. And one interesting comment that I saw that I liked was from Charlie Wonka 99. Can you play a deck where you own 100% of the cards? The answer is yes. There's a small little caveat you will notice here. It does say collection, 55%. I don't have this website completely updated. So as a little bit of proof, I have the whole deck right here. I don't know how well you're gonna be able to see it, but I got all of the cards for the deck we're gonna play today. Got all my Stitches. Which was this? One Jump Ahead, Aladdin, Mickey Mouse. I got them all. I got the whole deck right here, and they're all 4-ofs except for 2 characters. I got a 1-of for Big Aurora and 3 of the little ones. It just so happens that for my collection, that is all I happen to have. Otherwise, I would have adjusted those numbers. So there's the real life deck. The real life deck, which I've only ever played against my wife because we don't have like local gatherings here for whatever reason where I live. But the other notable cards in the deck, we got Big Aladdin, we got Mickey Mouse, Maleficent, Dragonfire, Be Prepared. This is just your classic. I have like every piece of ramp tech there is, and just the biggest stuff. So I've played a version of this deck before, and that version was loosely based on this version. Yeah, it's fun to go through the cards and see what you got, but the only downside is like I don't have a local community, so it's like I started off strongly collecting the cards, and then I quickly got away from collecting the cards. Like, yeah, it's unfortunate, but I would definitely collect more of them if we had more of a community. But let's jump into the games and see how something I could build with my own collection actually stands up to what's out there. Ramp-splosion 2. Okay. Yeah, definitely a Ramp-splosion kind of deck. Look, ramp piece, ramp piece, ramp piece, ramp piece. I'm gonna put back Aladdin. Maybe we can keep off of red for a little bit, hide from our opponent. Because otherwise I want to ink it, I think. Ramp piece. Alright, well, we're gonna show them we're in red. Whom do I draw? I think we're gonna get big Mickey Mouse because, well, I have a lot of ramp. So let's see if we can get there. I'm a little nervous. This is my deck. You don't scare me, Steel. Kinda want to keep it, but we're going for the ramp here. My opponent should be able to take down my big stuff fairly straightforward, right? With Steel. Gotta be careful of a whole new world, so I definitely want to spend my turn ramping here. And we're gonna sing. Look at that, we're on 5 already. They gave up a beast. Yeah, I think it's my follow-up goal here to just make them playing a whole new world incredibly awkward. I don't know if I fishbone. We're gonna give him one more turn. I don't think I fishbone there. they could definitely a whole new world, but we'll see if they'll if they have it or if they'll even want to do it. There's something that could sing it. There's a sweet Hades target as well. But I also want to play Stitch, man. I just want to play them all. I'm so greedy. I'm the greediest player. Gotta use the Grand Mortalis, man. If they're not gonna let me ramp with it, gotta get my points. Only thing I wish the deck had was a decent, steady way of drawing cards. Dinner Bell in the next set's going to be sweet, because red does not have to be so tied to purple. Red can support itself. Are we gonna actually see monocolored, like real monocolored decks? Will there be enough cards in the next set? Ooh, I'm excited for that. I'll take that. There's some rampage. Too bad two of my dragons are put away. Dragonfire's pretty good. I went for the attack. Oh, Captain Hook's good. Okay, that's fine. I was gonna say I went for the attack with Mickey, so Captain Hook would trade with Mickey Mouse if they wanted to go that route. Look at that, my opponent is ramping really well too. A whole new world! And he let me get there first. That's fantastic. We gotta be careful. Our opponent can play Hades. I don't have any 2-drops, so I'm not playing Big Mickey and anything else. I could develop my brain. I could also Fishbone. Okay, our opponent's still a little ahead, so while they do have a bunch of stuff that can do damage on a widespread level, I think it's important to force them to play their turns that way. Or, you know, have to spend turns doing stuff like that. Alright, opponent, what we doing? I think I'm gonna play the Hades to take out Bell, because I want to develop the board. My opponent's not in huge removal color, so it's not a big thing. +1 to my +6. +6 isn't enough. It'd take me 3 turns. Even if that didn't just happen, still would have taken me 3 turns. And my opponent's doing well to hold their own. Let's just get rid of the board. Maleficent. beasts me. You gonna play that last card? Whole new world, okay. I did not draw any removal. That's super unfortunate. But I do got double bell. That is pretty good. Let's just make my opponent have it, right? I'll hold on to another one just in case. Because they're gonna have grab your sword. Maybe shouldn't have played the second Aurora there. I was just being greedy. It's enough points for victory, so they have to do something. Big Tink's not enough. Could have a smash though. Or well, still to grab your swords. Big Tink didn't do squat. My opponent is on victory points now. I am too shy. So I need to draw removal. I need removal. Oh no, that's gonna be lethal. Nah, I can still take out Bell, right? No, I can't take out Squat. Dang, double dang. Dang and double dang. I got all my ramp right there. It's not great. Just quest opponent. Just quest opponent. Don't play cards opponent, just quest. Thank you. Man, if you have the opportunity to win, guys, just win. Quit playing cards. It's rude. And it's not great for tournament play. You got 3 rounds. You're showing your opponent your cards. It's bad strategy. And trust me, I know a thing or two about bad strategy. Well, we got Mickey Mouse. Belle is technically a ramp. I keep forgetting she can ramp, but she is technically a ramp. That is a lot of high costing cards. There's literally only one Aurora in the whole deck. Oh well. Okay. That's a lot of Bell. Oh crap, and that's all my Inkables is Bell. It's a lot of Bell. Sorry, Bell. I would have loved to have played all 3 of you. That would have been cool, but unfortunately everyone else is too cool for school. We're going to be playing against an aggro deck here. Please let me draw something inkable. I want to keep my bells. Steel Song. Not aggro. Go. Something I can ink. Thank you, deck. I don't need the ramp right this instant. I'll take the opportunity. Gain some lore. I will take it. Thank you. Will this version of Steel Song have a whole new world? Wow, all the bells. All the bells and whistles are coming out. I think we're going to take out the hook here. I think I'm going to focus on the ramp. I can feel the whole new world coming up. I don't think we can... I want to get all 3 bells out because I'm greedy as heck. I don't think it's possible. But we could draw something inkable now. Play 1 bell. Draw an inkable the next time. Play 2 bells. And then... Hopefully get around the whole new world. Dang, yeah, I didn't think it was gonna happen. I thought that was gonna be the way that shook out. Wow, all red. Started off as an all blue, now it's all red. The only downside with a deck like this, so there's only one play per turn, which makes strategy very difficult. The flip side of that, though, is there's not a lot of really good cards in the cheap side. These are a few of them, though. I'm gonna play something that they want to remove. Kind of test the waters. Let's see what their removal is if they have it. If they don't have it, they're gonna develop their board. If they develop their board, oh, they're gonna give up a smash. Interesting. If they're gonna develop their board, then my board wipe looks better. Incidentally, a lead should also keep them off of wanting to quest. Okay, we're gonna get the removal. Be a great time for the hasty. Ooh, double play could be interesting, but no. I'm gonna go for yet another Aladdin. Well, let's see. They've used the removal. Well, let's see. Let's just see. Same sort of stalemate here. Yeah. And my opponent doesn't want to do any questing, which is great. Could ink you, or I could play you. Anything I play, though, is going to be looking at the be prepared. Perhaps this is the time to hold my cards and let my opponent make a mistake. That way, after they make a mistake, well, they can still whole new world me. So holding my cards can be a bad idea. Quest first. Quest first. Then destroy the board. Now my opponent's committed everything to it. Now we're effectively playing off top deck. That's a good top deck, though. We're gonna be an aggressive one, though. We're gonna aggressively go for that finish line. I sneezed. Oh, it's still his turn. I don't know what I just saw. I was too busy sneezing. Alright, I got two evasive Mickey Mouses. They need removal. That's sort of removal. It's not good enough, though. You can't detect my Mickey. Grab your sword. Partially get you there. It's not enough. It's not enough. Are we gonna get the concession, or are they gonna let me play it out these few turns? Alright, moment of truth. What do they got? They have to deal with Stitch and both Mickey Mouses. Mickey Mice? Both Mickey Mice. Hey, look at that. Something that I have all the cards for can do a thing. Oh boy. going first. Mickey Mouse with one jump ahead. It's too many fishbone quills, but I do need inkables. Turn 2. That could technically be my turn 3. Do I put back Mickey and Aladdin? Or do I take comfort in knowing I have something I'm building towards? The problem is the inkables, they're likely just gonna get inked. Alright, I'm gonna likely ink them. Ruby! Oh good. I already got one of you. Perfect. Ruby! Amethyst. Of course it is. I don't think I'm playing a fishbone quill in this game, if I'm being honest. My opponent's just going to always have way more cards than I will. And they're gonna have all of the removal. Let's see, does that mean I play Belle and I use her ability? You may put an additional card from your hand into your inkable face down. It doesn't say it has to be a normal inkable. Can't use her ability yet, huh? Or is it just already active? Is already active. I don't have much in the way of card draw. My opponent's not going to assist me in this game because this is not Steel with a Whole New World. But it doesn't work on Be Prepared, so that's... I've never actively been aware that she has that other ability because I never use it. So I wasn't sure if I could use a non-inkable the same way I could use a Fishbone Quill's non-inkable. Man, I really want to build up to Mickey Mouse, but it looks like that's not gonna happen. I think I wouldn't mind seeing Maleficent dying instead of singing. Attacking into Belle, that is. We'll have to see their Dragonfire used on Aurora. My one and only Aurora. Definitely should be the 4 of. I shouldn't have the little ones in here. It should just be a really, really aggressive, ink-hungry deck. Because, yeah, having at least 2 Auroras on board is really good. Because double Aurora exists, you can't play a deck that doesn't contain either Ruby or Steel, because you need the mass board attack to get past the ward. If you get into a game and you got double Aurora, that's strong. I mean, it's not too many targeting things, I suppose, outside of damage, but there are a bunch, and it does make them very hard to deal with. Of course you have the Maui. And I don't wipe the board for you. I don't think there's a chance in heck we even come close to this game. Like, ever since we saw that they were Ruby Amethyst, I'm just like, this is a game that we are going to concede. My recommendation to you is don't try to adjust this deck for this matchup. Just when you get in this matchup, just quit. It's way faster, much more efficient. Yeah, that's gonna be enough for me. My board wipes don't do anything in this matchup, so there's nothing I can do. Don't feel bad to concede games. Sometimes saving time is the most important thing. You don't have to win every single game. Should we try a different route and try to go with the fishbone quill? Instead of a Mickey? We keep going Mickey. I feel like the Aladdin into Aladdin. It's the most efficient way to make that happen. See, we want to see Aladdin as the Ink 4 drop for Big Aladdin's Ink 5. Alright, now play one thing down, nothing happens unless I want to play this card. Turn 2, I'm on 3. Turn 4. Turn 3, I'm on 4. Alright, so I'm looking at a one jump ahead into Aladdin, into Aladdin. It's all going to be Aladdin themed. It does not really matter what else I ink. I'm going to hold on to the ramping cards. I need inkables. I'm going to hold on to the ramping cards to hopefully build up to that Mickey Mouse. Is this a Ruby Amethyst? I didn't see the first card. Is this a Ruby Amethyst? Because that would be really stupid. It is a Ruby Amethyst. Like I said, just save yourself time. Don't play these decks. Going first. Alright. The ramp is very weak. I don't need 2 of these. Actually, I don't need 3 of them. I don't need 4. I don't need 5. I need 0. Should we play on the... We're gonna show off our colors right away. That's fine. Yeah, I'll take another inkable. Green. Yay, we can play this game. Oh, it's super aggro. It's so aggro. By the time we get established here, my opponent will be miles ahead. I may need to play the fishbone quill. All right, we're gonna prioritize just getting stuff on the board so I can get to my board wipe as quick as possible. Or it's not stuff on the board, stuff in the inkwell. Instead of Mickey, we're gonna play fishbone quill, and we're gonna start getting rid of cards like Mickey. Gotta ink something. Gotta ink another something. Did they just one jump? Or, oh crap, what's the card called? Step in, just in time, that's it. Alright, now I'm going to be relying on Stitch and his big butt to help keep the board clear. Another Cusco. Well, Stitch is only going to take out a Cusco. I don't need that card, so let's just get rid of it. Sucks to be on no cards, but we're both top decking. My opponent's the one, however, that has the ability to draw cards with yellow. The hits just keep on coming. Alright, so if I take out Cusco, I lose Stitch. They're gonna go up to 4. takes them to 15. Then they're on 17. Grammatala can't deal Flynn Rider. If Stitch takes out Lilo, then they're going to gain 5. Go to 16. Do I take a gamble and go after Lilo here? No, Grammatala Grammatala's going to be able to take out Lilo. That will never be the issue. It's Flynn that I can't deal with. Yep. This is one of those awkward positions too. Our opponent is so far ahead now. They just have to have creatures that survive. Dang and double dang. Now they gain 4. And I can't deal with either creature. I really like the yellow-green deck. It's one of my favorite decks. Whoa, hey, I can do a thing. Ah ha ha. Ah ha 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 ha. What is that other card? Oh, do I save you? I think I save you. He's gonna play Cusco though and watch Maleficent does nothing. Ah, he plays a Cusco! Maleficent does nothing! You butthead! Going first! Man, my deck's not holding up well, is it? I don't like this hand at all. Everything costs a million manas. Better. Well, let's hope we're not playing Ruby Amethyst. I'd hate to have to concede this last game we're playing. Not Ruby Amethyst. We can actually play the game. Ramping. Hopefully we can get Big Aladdin down. That'll stall the board just long enough. Or they'll feel like they want to go wide. And then we'll be prepared to take them out. Ahaha! I've taken your lore away! If I... the downside, if I ink one of these right now, my opponent will know I probably have another one. My opponent very likely will not quest here, though. Ooh, Sapphire Emerald. I can't wait to get back to that color combination. I want to go back to my princess deck and work on it. Galactides. Awfully bold, opponent. Awfully bold. I'm gonna lose Aladdin. It's worth it. It's worth it. Because Philoctetes is strong, so I'm gonna lose Aladdin. So let's not ramp our opponent here. Make them have to ramp themselves. I wonder if they will throw a Grammatala before the Philoctetes. Do I even know their other color yet? I know they have Sapphire. Oh no, it's Emerald. We talked. Yeah, they're Long John Silver. Decisions. I think they are genuinely debating: does Grammatala attack and Philoctetes attack? Do they board wipe it? Do they 3-for-1 themselves to have the mana ramp? Mana ramp. The Inkwell ramp. That doesn't sound as good. Questing with the Philoctetes. Ah, I forget about support. Good job, Philoctetes. You're so cute. Well, I got to ink. don't really have a choice. I can't let myself just fall behind. Alright, we're gonna see a Cusco. We're in Be Prepared range now, so that's great. Hopefully my opponent just decides to just go wide. Try to snake a victory out. There's something. Do I give them one more turn? We are on +5. Do I Hades and take out the Mad Hatter? I just gotta Hades and take out the Mad Hatter here. Let's not let my opponent get way ahead in hopes of having a really good Be Prepared and then putting them in a top deck for the rest of the game where everything that they play has to be dealt with. That's how I keep losing games. John Silver's the good card. It's okay. I think Hades was primed for attacks anyway. Did he choose to do Silver's ability? He did, okay. Whenever he quests, just gains reckless strength. They can't quest and must challenge, so nothing I can do about that. We're on +3, thanks to the Eye of Fates. I will develop my brain. Ah, Bell's gonna be really good though. I gotta get rid of that John Silva. Yeah, I gotta get rid of the Silva. It's making life a little obnoxious. I really want my opponent to start making a mistake. Any deck that has a strategy that relies on, I hope my opponent does this, is a bad strategy. And I'm just like, I hope they go wide so I can blow them up. Busting for 4 is mean. Now they're gonna quest for 6. Is this where I blow up the board? Then I have a Cusco. I just know it. I just absolutely know it. Here comes Cusco. I just absolutely know it. I told you, I'm never wrong. Is that gonna be their whole turn? Blow it up, baby! Here comes another Cusco, though. Oh, Genie with no targets. I'm so sorry, opponent. Maleficent with a target. I was holding on to that Aurora for so long, thinking maybe someday. Hey, 6-9. Happy to see that, if I'm being honest. No, we're not gonna keep a card in hand for bluff. My opponent could always be like, oh, you're gonna have blah blah blah. Truth is, I'm always top decking. Just changes my opponent's behavior, if at all. Bouncing my creature. That's fine. Can't play both. But I would rather give up a Stitch in the fight against Cusco. 16. Gonna lose the stitch here. Basically, I'm in just a aggro mode. Just keep my opponent's board absolutely under control. And hopefully I can gain some lore in the meantime. Play something with 1 toughness, like I feel like GG's. The only downside is in order to take out my opponent's stuff, I have to let them quest. They have to get tapped. That is not good enough. Not good enough. Good job, opponent. Always finding myself in the position. Have to wipe out my opponent's board or I lose the game. I'm always finding myself in that position. Good job, opponent. I've deranked thanks to you. I've fallen out of Silva. All right, Charlie Wonka 99. I hope that was enough punishment. That's what my deck looks like when I play it against this current meta. Absolute trash. Do I recommend you play this deck? Only if you like punishment, you sick puppies. Yeah, it's brutal. The deck really wants to ramp and then play some big stuff. The problem is by the time it's played all of its cards to ramp, you don't have a hand, and you're just top decking and hoping for the best. There's no card draw in these colors. Yeah, and it makes it really bad. So in Magic the Gathering, I'm gonna go on a tangent here. So in Magic the Gathering, if you want card draw, you can simply add land cards, your mana, your inkwell. You can add to that the right colors to include cards to draw. So if your deck's not drawing, it's totally on purpose. You have done that to yourself because you always have the opportunity to include cards to let you draw cards. In this, however, for that to be the case, you always have to play yellow or you always have to play purple. One of those two. Those are the only like true card drawing powerhouses out there, with of course purple being the best. Yeah, and then in this game, you can't just be like, oh, I'm red and blue, I'm gonna splash some purple. Nope, you cannot do that in this game. So hopefully the next set comes out. Hopefully they give card draw to everyone, because honestly that is the thing that's making decks like this not good, is it just gets an empty hand and then the game's basically over. So no, I don't recommend you run this deck. Don't play my deck. It needs changes anyway, but with the market being so crazy expensive, I'm not buying cards right now, so my deck's not gonna change for a long time. That's gonna do it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I have another commenter deck coming out for you guys tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for your suggestions. That's been a lot of fun too, is to explore these areas. And now you guys know what sort of deck I'm holding on to. I do have another deck over there that maybe I'll play that sometime too. That's gonna do it. Thanks for watching. Comment, subscribe, stuff, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.